I've having a look at your website. You're a very inspiring and passionate guy.
Appreciate
But for those who don't know anything about you, can you tell me a little bit about your story, where you come from, how you grew up, brothers, sisters, and just give me a little example about why I'm speaking to you today?
Absolutely. So, like I explained to most people, I am probably the only seven-fingered diabetic elite powerlifter and motivational speaker anyone knows, you know? So I was actually born with a physical disability. I was born permanently attractive. I'm just kidding. I was actually born with two fingers on my left
I'll have to remember that one.
and a shorter left arm. And I was told by doctors that I wouldn't really be able to do much with my left arm and my left hand. Thank God that I am just really stubborn and I don't like to listen. So I learned how to do everything, from dancing to martial arts to playing drums, competing. And then I got into fitness. I grew up, not in the best neighborhood. I went through the normal thing that kids go through, falling to partying, alcohol, drugs, and a lot of it had to do with, self-image and overcoming my own issues and my own limitations that I put on myself. So I learned to overcome all that through fitness, and fitness really helped me as a hobby until I got diabetes. And when I was diagnosed with diabetes at 19, I was in the hospital and I changed my whole life around. I was in political science. I was going to become a lawyer. And I actually switched because of diabetes to exercise science, and I earned my bachelor's degree in exercise science. I started a training career, and I've helped, countless people improve their lives through fitness and nutrition and behavior modification and just being positive and understanding that, limitations are self-imposed. They come from inside, and change happens inside. So it all starts with you. So I'm really thankful for fitness, and I'm one of the few people that can really say I'm really thankful for diabetes as well.
It's an unusual claim, I'll give you that.
Yeah, definitely.
Can you give an example of a limitation you had at that point? For me, it used to be going to sitting in a pub and wanting more from life, but I never knew what to do because that's what my friends did. So I thought that's what I had to do. Was there a turning point apart from was it just the diabetes that caused that made you change your life, or were you unhappy with where you were?
It was a combination of things. I was the guy that I was very outgoing, but to most people I seemed like the very outgoing, successful guy. But inside I didn't feel that way, because of, growing up with a disability, I guess you would call it, or just being different. It had its mental struggles and physical struggles. I couldn't do a lot of the same things that other kids could do, seemingly, and everyone put limitations on me. So I figured, if people are telling me I'm limited, I must be limited. The turning point was really when I just made a decision to stop listening to other people, and I started listening to what I wanted to do. I found other ways to do things. Going to the gym, because my left arm is shorter, I can't do a lot of the same things other people do. So I had two choices. I can either whine about it and not do anything, or I could do something, make it happen, adapt to my situation. That's what I did. So diabetes was the turning point in that I took fitness from a hobby to a career and a passion, and I found my purpose because of my pain.